leadership is very important, and I don't think it's too soon, or you can never start soon enough. Learning how to be a leader, being involved, trying to educate yourself and putting yourself out there, because our time will come, maybe sooner than we all think, who knows, but things are changing. Younger people are becoming leaders at an earlier age, probably earlier than ever before. You see NFL coaches in their mid-30s, and Theo Epstein was GM of the Red Sox when he was 28 or something. So it's not unheard of, and I think the more we can do to bring some new ideas, as well as respecting previous leaders and what they went through, the things they did right, and maybe some of the things that didn't quite go as planned. Obviously, hindsight's always 20/20, but
no pun intended.
We'll do the best we can to sort of try and avoid some things that might be foreseeable. But
I've been part of that, helping teach people at the track, whether it's the simplest thing as how to read the program. Because if you open that up, there's a lot of numbers and there's a lot of words, and you don't know where to begin. And I think a lot of people are afraid to ask. They feel like they're dumb if they ask. So we just want to be there and actually show them and say, hey, it's okay. There's a lot of people out there that don't know what they're doing. And then also, I think helping with the Vision 2020, we've been part of the Kentucky Horse Park Literacy Program, and that's great because we take horses to schools, and we teach horses to read. Not really, but we teach children how to read.
Tracks also have to make it easier for the unknowledgeable fan to come in and understand how to wager. It's the primary aspect of our game, and the money side of it. We need to generate handle, and I think Keeneland's doing a good job with the decimal wagers, the fractional odds, and Byron and I are even working with him on trying to do a mutual fund-esque bet that is similar to an experience he had in Australia. If it is simpler to understand how to be involved, how to wager, and also how to follow the sport, there's no reason that you cannot match the success that the three tracks that everyone points to currently have. In no way is this an aging demographic for good. We can appeal to a younger crowd, and I think we will.
Where you're going to get our generation is having tight, well-constructed, Kentucky Downs type, or Keeneland or Saratoga, events that people can turn up to and be feel that they're part of a larger group of people going to an event. I think that the days of just people just turning up to the track every day and being, they're gone. So if a racetrack's out there thinking that they're going to be able to attract younger crowds day in, day out, whatever they're smoking they need to get off, because it's not going to happen. The second part, which what Nick talked about before, is we've created such a barrier to entry to actually get people to understand our racing, to understand how to bet. It's you can't go to any other sport and work out like how complex we've made it. We need to demystify it, or we need to work out ways of making it super easy for someone to get to the track and understand how to bet, because we're killing our audience. We really are. We're making it so hard for them to bet, and that's not the way we want to run the business.
I think with Keeneland, it's easy to get them there. Getting them out of the parking lot is another matter. I think there's issues with just basically trying to understand what's going on. So, for instance, Saturday, no one I was with had been to Keeneland before. They were all hanging out in the parking lot. I'm like, yeah, there's two champions running today. The defending horse of the year is running. What's that? Who's that? Why is he here? How come I didn't know about this? Just little things like that, which to us, it's just, oh, white man's running. We all know that, but we forget so often that there's a much larger crowd out there that doesn't really know, and why is he running here, and the Breeders' Cup's in a month, and all that sort of, that's all missed.
I honestly, I've got more optimism than pessimism for our industry. I think that we've got it is actually a beautiful sport. We are unique. It's a really beautiful sport, and I think that once you get people through and they start to sort of look at it, I mean, that's what Andrew's talking about. The people just don't, when they get a handle of it, they love it. They absolutely love it.